So you have to have a process. For me, everything starts with video. And for Ryan, everything starts with video. The reason I start with video is because I can create everything else from it. I made it a habit. When I decided content was important to me, it's the first 30 minutes of every single day, period. Non-negotiable. I get out of my car, boom, hit the intro, go in, start my coffee, or my Nespresso these days because I got fancy.
Only 2 minutes.
And while that's going, I go set up my rig, I go sit in my desk chair, I turn, deliver the meat of what I'm going to talk about, go into Adobe Premiere, put everything together, put a little background music behind it, and it's done. I take it, I send it off to Rev. Rev is a transcription service. Remember when I was talking about enterprise and how they were arguing with me and the other people in line were trying to talk me out of buying the damage waiver, and I said my time is worth more than what it costs? Same thing. For $1.25 a minute, they take my video, which is typically 3 to 5 minutes, and they transcribe that into the written word for me. So I wait, and I get an email from them, and then I pop it into Grammarly, make sure that my P's and Q's and I's and T's and everything's right, and now I have a blog post. I take that, put it on my website, upload the video to YouTube, use the embed code, put it at the top of the blog post, and now I have video on YouTube, video in my blog post, written word in my blog post, which is important because you need to have anchor text and keywords and all the fancy things that the search engines look for so that you can get found. Every single day, 30 minutes. Here's what I want you to understand. When you do that, number one, people say, but David, I don't have the time. Yes, you do. Stay off TikTok. And by the way, what is Facebook Reels, for crying out loud? I have lost my wife for like 2 hours every night now watching that stupid Brooks and Dunn. And my daughter's doing it. You have the time. Make it a priority. Because this is what I know is true. For every blog post that you write and every video that you publish to YouTube, you have just hired a salesperson to work for you 24/7, 365. And if you're having problems getting producers and people to go out and sell for you, take 30 minutes and make content a priority for you. Now, David, where in the world do I start? I mean, I really want to do this. It sounds like a great idea, and you make it so easy. I just don't even know what to write about. Well, you got pads in your office and pencils? Put them at everybody's desk. Anytime someone is asked the same question twice, write it down. There's your video or blog post. If you're not getting good ideas that way, go to answerthepublic.com. It is a reverse Google engine or whatever you want to call it. You type in the subject, and it gives you a report of every question people have gone in and asked around that subject. I can type in workers' compensation and literally get 1,000 different questions that I can answer just by going to that site. By the way, it's free. They do have a premium edition, but if you ask your questions the right way, you get 2 free a day, and I just go back the next day. I'm not going to pay them. They're going to give it to me for free. It's a great way for you to know what people are looking for. It's also telling you the questions that people have so that you can form other educational avenues like webinars.